Hello, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to Excel Tribe. So this week I spent quite a few hours studying a somewhat strange but fun topic, which is what can you do with Excel and VBA regarding pixel art and ASCII art. So I'm a child of the 80s, and my very first gaming console was a Nintendo Entertainment System, an 8-bit console, and the graphics, which we called sprites, were made of pixel art. So there's a certain nostalgia for me associated with pixel art. I know I'm not the only one because I bought a while ago, I bought this device. It's called the Divoom. And it's specifically dedicated to display pixel art. And there's a huge community around this Divoom device of people who create pixel art drawings and share them with the community. So that's the first thing. And also, maybe you've heard about this guy. He's called Invader, and he's a street artist, a French street artist. And what he does is he creates pixel art artworks using mosaic tiles, and he puts these mosaic tiles in the cities for everyone to admire, and he's quite famous now. I even believe he's famous internationally because he does not operate anymore just in France. Anyway, so now let's go and check out what I did this week using Excel and VBA. Here's how it works. You click the big button in Excel, you select a picture. It can be any format, JPEG, PNG, BMP, you name it. So you select a picture. So let's select Mario here. You click open. You're asked what is the maximum dimension in number of cells, so in number of Excel cells of the image that you want to render. So let's use 20 cells here as the max dimension. Then you're asked to select where you want to draw the picture. So I will go to this page here and select this cell. That's the top left cell of the image. And you are asked to select an art mode. So 4 art modes. The first one is the pixel art, the classic traditional pixel art. The second one is the ASCII art. The third one is a fine-grained ASCII art, as I called it, because you use a higher number of characters to render the image. And the fourth one is emoji art. Not even sure it's a thing, but I use emojis, so representations of the moon in emojis, to draw the pictures. Okay, let's use pixel art first. So I enter C. Let's go, and let's check out the results. So as you can see, it recreated the image by coloring the background of the Excel cells. So for example, if you want to change the color of a pixel, you just go to cell background and you change it, I don't know, to purple. Okay, so now we have a purple spot on the nose of Mario. Yeah, so that's how it works. You have different options. So for example, let's still use Mario. And we'll select 30 pixels, 30 cells this time. Okay, I will draw it next to the first Mario. And I will use A. I will put A here. A for ASCII art, sorry. Let's put OK. Okay, it's rendered. Let's check out the result. So the result is not amazing, but it's pretty cool, I think. And the funny thing I added in the tool is the possibility to paste it directly in WhatsApp. So now if I go to WhatsApp, I paste, I hit Ctrl V to paste the data, and you can see you have a Mario Bros. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's fun, and sometimes it can give really good results depending on the image you used. So let's go back to Excel. Let's use another method now. Let's still use Mario. Let's put 20 cells, okay. I will render it next here, and let's use now emoji art. So for emoji art, I put an E. Here you go. Let's go and check the results. So it's Mario, but this time drawn using emojis. So I don't know, you may prefer the result or not. And here, just like for the asciiart, if you go to WhatsApp, you hit Ctrl V, and now you have Mario in emojis. Okay, pretty cool to be able to do that, all that in Excel using VBA. So I was pretty happy of the results. Now I use Mario, which is already pixelated. So the fun begins when you use any other image. Like you can use your own picture, portrait picture, picture of someone famous. You can use your favorite artwork. So let's go into some examples here. So let's use Elon Musk smoking pot in the Joe Rogan podcast. It's a fun one. So I will use 50 cells, like a big one this time. 50 cells to render the image. I will put it here. Okay, and I will select pixel art. So C for pixel art, like colored pixel art. Okay, could have used something different. Let's check the result. Yeah, looks good. By the way, you can also, if you want, add some borders to make it look even more like real pixels. Yeah, here we go. I think it looks cool. Anyway, you can sign your workbooks using this kind of pixel art with your own picture, for example, or you can sign it with your portrait in asciiart. As you can see, we get good results with portraits using asciiart. So let's check that. Let's take the super iconic portrait of Steve Jobs. And let's use 100 cells because I want the result to look good. All right. Yeah, I will copy it here. And let's use asciiart. Yeah, A. And let's check the result. I don't know, maybe I'm partial. I'm biased. I think that's how you say in English. Maybe I'm biased, but I think it looks pretty good. I like this kind of result. And if you use your own portrait, which I did, by the way, in the tool somewhere, let me show you. Yeah, it's me here. It's a portrait I like, and I put it in the tool. So it can give really interesting results. You can also, one use case I thought about is that you can use your company logo so let's use Google. No, let's use Apple. You can put your company logo in your workbook using pixel art. Can give fun results. Let's use 25 cells. Yeah, let's put it here. And yeah, pixel art. Here we go. Let's go check the results. Apple logo in pixel art can be your own company logos that you put in your workbooks. Could be fun. And final example, maybe you can also, why not, put some real art like the Joconde from Da Vinci. You can choose whatever painting you want, obviously. So let's try the Joconde and put a good number of cells because we want the result to look good. Maybe 50, just for the fun. And let's go and let's paste it here. Yeah. Okay, let's check the results. So here is the Joconde. And I realize I didn't show you a good example of the emoji art. So let's use Bill Gates because we used Steve Jobs. So obviously we have to use Bill Gates at some point. Let's use Bill Gates, 100 cells, yeah. And let's put Bill Gates next to Steve Jobs, but using emoji art this time. And let's check the result. Yeah, so as you can see, emoji art tends to give truer to life rendition than ASCII art. So it really depends on what you prefer. As for me, I prefer asciiart because I just like the idea of rendering a picture using hashtags and multiplication signs or minus signs and so on. I really like that. Here we are using the moon, by the way, phases of the moon. That's the emoji we are using to render the image. Okay, I think you've got a fairly decent idea of how this tool works and what you can do in Excel and VBA regarding pixelart and asciiart. So by the way, I've put this tool for download on my Gumroad account. If you want to help the channel, you can pay the asking price for this tool, which is 99 cents, so less than €1. It's a very small fee. It helps me a lot because I do this. It's a passion project for me. I do this on my spare time. I don't have a lot, so I use sometimes times that I can use to do some paid work to do this. But if you don't have enough money for that, I don't know, you're a student or whatever, you can still download it for free. So you can download it for free, but if you want to help the channel, then please think about paying the small fee I'm asking for this tool. It's a pretty fun tool. I hope you like it. There's one big caveat though, in the tool to perform all this, in the VBA code, I'm using Windows API calls. Pretty simple API calls, but in some cases, if your IT administrator put a lot of restrictions on you, maybe this won't work. This part of the code won't work and you won't be able to use the tool, but most likely you will. It's but I needed to tell you firsthand. So if you want to pay the small fee, do it. Maybe it won't work, so you will have supported the channel for nothing, in a sense. But it's very, very appreciated, and most likely it will work. All right, thank you guys for your time. I hope you found this application of Excel and VBA funny, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.